Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector with casual takes. And in this segment of 112 scale military action figures takes, I am showcasing the G.I. Joe classified number 153 Cobra Frag-Viper. Man, y'all just don't know how long I've been waiting to do a 112 scale military action figure take. Just like for whatever reason, just not getting nothing new. And it finally came in via Amazon. Yeah, so this and the two other things came in, but this is the one I wanted to do the most, get out of the way the most. Simply because there's just something about the way this guy looks that I didn't like the first time around, but love him the second time around. Or this, no, I want to say second, because he may have been made again secondly, but this time around. But OG wise, I passed him by a lot because I was like, dude, this dude's weapon is a gosh dang cesta from the game of Jai Halai. I don't know if y'all watched Miami Vice back in the day, but in the intro to Miami Vice, they would show this guy throwing a ball with this kind of hook, you know? And yeah, so this is what it looks like inside the package. The side art looking great. Yeah, even all of this looking really gosh dang good, to be honest. But we're not here for him in this capacity. We're taking him out. Now, again, originally I was so not liking this dude back then because I was like, yeah, I don't know. Just didn't seem impressive to me compared to the Toxo, Night Viper, Alley Viper, yeah, Heat Viper. But seeing how he looks now, looks meow, looking kind of cool. Yeah. Something about this gosh dang face, this head sculpt, dude, looking dark. And I don't mean dark like literally, but like in spirit. You know what I mean? There's just something really like he looked dead. So it's kind of cool. Yeah, when I was looking at it with this helmet on back in the good old days, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. Looking very pilot alien-esque, you know what I mean? Jeez, this thing's hard to remove. Take that out. His ball and grenade, actually, frag grenade. I imagine that's what it is. And his cesta. What appears to be some kind of Mac 10 Uzi-ish kind of thing. Kind of ish, right? Yeah. Two of the same thing. I don't remember if that's what he had back in the day, but either way, he's looking really good. I'm happy to have him in my collection. Man, oh my gosh, I'm so hyped. I know that Joe Fest is coming up soon. I really wish I could have joined my boys over there. Would have been happy to meet y'all, but I didn't plan well. And a bunch of expenses got in the way. But what I'm going to do next year is make a concerted effort to make sure that I make it to a Joe Fest. But it'll first start with me getting a place to, to check out, like a hotel this time. So I'm not in the mercy of, in case anybody else can't, somebody else's emergencies and stuff, So it's kind of cool. You could put his guns here. I don't see him wielding guns really. I don't think that's what I'm going to have him do, since his MO is to throw grenades, right? That's his deal. He's a frag guy, so he's gonna be lobbing these MNFers like, whoa, you know. Okay, so it's kind of wild that they got him. Uh, they got bionic, you know, level of effort with this. Um, yeah, so have him hold it. Okay, so I'm thinking that you start with the, there you go, first, and then put it in properly. There you go. That's how you. I'm guessing that's one way of going about it, right? And putting on his helmet, even though it's covering up a really awesome face. I think the face is what makes it cool. But if we're going for that OG look, the full, you know, and fully geared out look, let's put it as is. And now that I see it in this kind of level detail versus the way it was done back in the uh, OG line, the Real American Hero line, ARA, this looks so much better. I'm so glad that we grew up with adults with money to have better versions of these gosh dang things. Let me well, okay, so there's I guess two spots to put it. We could have it here, so they look like it's going to go about to go further away. But you'd want to do it like this, uh, body twist. That's the thing. If you know lob it, you know, like in that game, and these things lob from super far away. By the way, folks, and super fast. You watch how these balls get thrown, make pictures look bad. Dang, this thing looks freaking awesome. I love it, guys. For those of you guys who weren't, who are you know, fans of the OG stuff, this is a great interpretation of the OG stuff. I'm gonna have to do a whole video one of these days of like what all the Vipers would look like all lined up, especially the current iteration of these things. These things look so good, and you only need one. You don't even, you know, you could have one hanging out with a bunch of Vipers or Cobra Troopers, so that they know that this guy's the frag guy specialist. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is a doggone win, folks. I love it. Um, I guess for testing purposes, it would be a good idea to show y'all what it would be like with a weapon. But the truth is, it just seems weird to have him use one, given that his primary again is lobbing these gosh dang fragmentation grenades. You know, yeah. The weapons are very gummy in this case, but I'm not complaining because you know me, I get third party if I have to. I got my arms dealers if I need. Between Gridiron, my guys over at Arsenal, and Top Fun Retro, and you know, Miller works for my uh, Mezcos. I think I'm covered. You know what I mean? So yeah. Final thoughts on all of this. Yeah, this is a good one, folks. Look at how good this sucker looks just in general. Um, I love the color scheme. It's oddly, I love how there's more blue than I can remember from the OG line. It looked more of this, you know, kind of peach orange brownish kind of combo. Can't you know, um, which I wasn't really feeling with this kind of helmet back then. But this face, man, I gotta tell you, this face, this dead look is just so cool. You know, I almost compelled to get another one just so that You could have one with this on and the other and one without it. Um, we'll see if I'm running out of space. Your boy Coco went out of control buying troop builders for a bunch of other stuff. So yeah. All right, folks. Well, that is all I got for this segment of 112 Scale Military Action Figures Takes, the uh, Jejo Classified Cobra Frag-Viper edition number 153. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector, with casual takes. And until the next video, folks, ciao.